I'm thrilled to share today that my new photo book, Surveyor, is finished. It exists, it's a real thing in front of me, and it's finally ready, and it's available for purchase on my website. If you've been here on the channel for a while, you've heard me talk all about this book and the project as I was shooting for it. I made plenty of videos just kind of sharing the process and where my head was at. But now that it's actually finished, I wanted to give you a better look at the finished result, as well as for anybody who might be new here. If you don't know anything about the book or the project itself, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about it in this video. Surveyor was shot in Chillicothe, Ohio, which is my hometown. It's where I've always lived, and it's sort of a follow-up to my previous photo book, Friend of Mine. That book, I shot everything about 10 years ago, and it was really me kind of sticking up for my hometown and sharing what I saw in my hometown that I felt like nobody really appreciated at the time. So 7 or 8 years later, I wanted to sort of revisit that same feeling and see what it looked like to try and find that same spirit of that book and of my hometown with new eyes and just with new perspective. My own life, there had been so much that had happened, and I had changed so much just as a person, not just photographer, and also Chillicothe had changed so much in that time. The title of the book, Surveyor, is inspired by the founder of Chillicothe, Nathaniel Massey. He was a land surveyor from Virginia, and reading about him and the role of a land surveyor, I started to draw a lot of similarities between what I was doing with my camera and just spending time driving and walking and looking at the landscape, trying to find something in it. What started as a very surface level idea of just new photos of Chillicothe, my hometown, it immediately became a much more personal experience as I was shooting it. As soon as I started working on the project, my own personal life was just in a whirlwind. We found out that my mom's breast cancer had spread to her brain and that she was about to pass away. At the same time, my wife and I found out we were having our third child. So a lot of big life changes, good and bad. We also realized we were going to be moving to the other side of the county. So everything that home looked and felt like on a day-to-day basis, all of that was changing rapidly. And I wanted to try and make pictures to get this new understanding and sense of what that really was. So from late 2021 to 2023, I was shooting a lot of pictures, trying to put this puzzle together, and now that it's finished and here, I'm just so happy with the end result. I worked with an incredible designer, Darren Grassman. She was amazing to work with. I was able to give her the pictures and the sequence and just my feelings and ideas behind it, and she was able to put it all together in this book format that I just wouldn't have been able to do it without her. It's all self-published. I printed this book with edition 1. They were incredible to work with as well. The print quality, the finishing of the book, I just could not be happier with how this turned out. A big part of me bringing this to life especially is in thanks to all of you who not only watched the videos and supported my work that way as I worked on the project, but everyone who pre-ordered a copy of the book before it even fully existed in this form. I cannot thank you enough for how much that helped me and brought this whole thing to life. And now the books are ready and they're on their way, so very soon I will be signing, packing, and shipping every single order myself from me to all of you, and I just cannot wait to get this in your hands. The remaining copies of the book that didn't sell during the pre-sale are now available at my website, which I'll have a link down below if you'd like to pick up a copy. I still get emails asking if I'm going to do another print run of Friend of Mine, and unfortunately I'm not. Surveyor also is going to be one single print run, and after that, it's gone forever. I'm already starting to work on my next project. This is how I like to work on things, and this is my favorite way to actually share my work. It's great being able to share things online and YouTube, but making books and zines, this sort of thing, is just, this is where my heart's at. So if you'd like to pick up a copy of Surveyor while it's available, I will have links down below where you can do that. But that's all for today. So thank you all so much for watching this video, for supporting this book project. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you soon.